One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a fellow SEC opponent, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Rebels will put total leather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Wildcats offense will get first crack at it here. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush, and you cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front 7, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, you can't draw it up any better than that. First possession, force a third down. You want to shut the home crowd up, sack the quarterback, create some momentum. Now you're getting the football back to your offense, probably with great field position.
Kentucky will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll signal for and make the fair catch right around midfield. The Rebels offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Grabbed in the backfield, it's Diggs. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Rebels want to move quickly. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line here.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Lee. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
And the Rebels are in the red zone. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Here comes the heat. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And it slips just inside that right upright. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. They'll try the run. There he goes! Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Wildcats just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. The 20. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense, forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quick pass on the jet motion. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Grab behind the line. It's Law. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Kentucky sent out the punting unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Everybody knows how difficult the SEC schedules are. You hear about it from every team there. It's hard to explain how a team like Ole Miss, all of that firepower, all of that ability, dumps a home game to a bad Kentucky team for the first time since 1964. That one basically kept them out of the playoff.
And I think one of the biggest surprises in that game was how Ole Miss could not protect Jackson Dart. Their offensive line got abused by Kentucky up front. David, they were way more physical in the trenches. We'll see if that happens again today.
And I'll never forget that Stoops 4th down call in his own territory that comes through. They make the big play. Ole Miss's offense sputtered. Their defense wasn't elite like we're accustomed to, and it kept them out of the playoffs.
Intercepted, and the defense gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
Lining up to add another. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Oregon delivered maybe its most thorough thumping in years in a game that featured a ton of big plays, not unlike the way LaMichael James, Kenyon Barner, and Jonathan Stewart used to do it. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Grabbed behind the line. It's high. Tackled at the 28. It's a pickup of 5. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
They opened the lane, and he hit it a gain of 5 out to the 33.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again, back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. To throw, it's Simmons. Complete with conviction on the cross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Punt is in the air. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. Going right to work up top. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Trying play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the grab. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Out of the gun to give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Their performance in SEC play last year was forgettable. They'd love to make it memorable this time around.
I love when Reese uses that phrases like forgettable.
He's going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete on 3rd down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Here's the handoff. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Working the middle, it's complete. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Wildcats are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3.
And this is not the start this guy envisioned in this game. He's already thrown a pick six here in the first quarter, and now he takes a sack. You got to wonder if that pick six rattled him a little bit. And if he's out here now seeing ghosts, he's got to get to the sidelines. He's got to shake the cobwebs off. You got to be able to turn the page and have a short memory, because this thing is going in the wrong direction for their signal call.
Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Using his legs, it's Diggs. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Rebels moving quickly to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wants to throw, it's Simmons. Got him downfield. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, man, what a missed opportunity. Big fella almost got to run with the ball. Instead, it falls incomplete and brings up second down. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Ran right through the defender, and now he's still running. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 28-yard line as this offense tries to mount a drive. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Gets it to him on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gonna run it. It's McGowan. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Law. Touchdown, Wildcats!
Yeah, and these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Rebels want to pick up the tempo. You know, you think back on the Jackson Dart era at Ole Miss, the best 3-year run in more than 50 years. Now Austin Simmons steps in, full of potential, Jesse, to lead the Rebels to further glory.
Quarterbacks have played so well under Lane Kiffin in recent years. You can even go ahead of Jackson Dart back to Matt Corral and what he was doing in that offense. So now the lefty takes over. This dude's got a lot of talent. He can make every single throw on the field. Lane Kiffin's playbook is completely at this guy's disposal, and because of that, you know there are going to be a lot of big plays for the Rebels.
He'll pull it on the read. They got 0 push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. The Rebels send out the punt unit. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Looking for room, it's McGowan. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Off the play fake. Got it in the middle, it's McGowan.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. The Wildcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. And off from the shotgun. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. He's got it on the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Quick release by the QB. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? From the gun, wants to pass. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Got his man quickly. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the tailback. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They come to the line 3 yards away from the 1st down marker. They've converted twice on this drive. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5 sacks, and we're only in the 2nd quarter. I think if you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket, get your quarterback away from danger, because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Field goal is good. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up 14 over the Groupers. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Now, after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up. He leaves it with his back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Get it out on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's long. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. It's a seam wide. Touchdown, Wildcats! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Makes the grab. It's Lee. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
And as a quarterback, when you're throwing these slant routes against man coverage, location is so important. You want to put the football in a place that your receiver can catch the ball and continue advancing it. So nice job by that QB, putting the football right on the face mask of his wide receiver.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
Rushes on him. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how about getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Dropping back, it's Simmons. Got his man. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. And the Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And I tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Caught in the backfield, it's Long. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Gonna have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Now they'll try the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quickly out to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. To the air, it's Simmons. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rebels will call on their punt team. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Wants to bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. Now on 2nd down. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. 3rd down, and they'll try the jet sweep. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Hunt is on its way. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Diggs. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
On 3rd down, going up top. With the catch, it's Lee. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Now the play fake. Going for it all. Touchdown, Rebels! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. From the gun, running back on the move. Turning it on! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. Looking to throw on 1st down. Swings it out to his running back. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Kentucky will be forced to punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Looking downfield, it's Simmons. Finds the tight end. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds, a yard short at the 49. The play action fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Finds his man, it's Wallace. Offense on the move. A big play there, gets it to the 30.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the first half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in a first half.
Now on 1st down from the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a nice answer by this defense. You give up the big play, you respond right back, you get the sack, create some momentum for your side. Nice job by this defense staying with it.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
The Wildcats will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll step out of bounds at the 16 and leave his offense with a long field in front. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Breaks the tackle. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17. The Rebels headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Caught behind the line. It's Stribling. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. To the air, it's Simmons. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. They kick it away on 4th down. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Holds and fires complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The running back has it. Nice move to keep running. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. From the gun, give on the inside. Hold down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. They're looking for an advantage to the right. Quick spin on the right. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Leaves it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Little touch pass to the receiver. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. And the Wildcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run in the red zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! And with that, they've got the lead here in the 2nd half.
I know it's early this year, but it's obvious this guy is a focal point in this offense. After having 2 touchdowns in his first game, he gets on the board here. Doesn't matter where he lines up, they find ways to get him the football, and defenses just have not been able to figure him out.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, back to your game in a moment, but first we have to show you how the script is being written here. Texas Tech is currently ahead in this one. The Jones is just jam-packed today, but the Scarlet and Black have struggled to really pull away. They're up by 8 over Kent State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, you'll see it right here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Rebels in the hurry-up.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, to get down and don't take a big hit.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That'll be enough for a 1st down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the 1st down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back in the 45.
And you could easily argue the biggest reason this team is trailing here in the 2nd half is because they have not been able to protect their quarterback tonight. They've already given up 5 sacks in the game, and you just saw another one right there. This offensive line has had problems all night long.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Simmons. Got it in the middle, it's Stribley. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Rebels are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. The give is to Taylor. And some room to work. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. A low line drive and short kick. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They'll start this drive going to the air. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
It is hard to continue to get up and get up and get up like he has, being sacked time after time again. But this QB, this offense, they're undeterred. They're continuing to put drives together, and most importantly, they're winning the football game.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He just got rid of that one to save the down, didn't see anything he liked. Third down coming up for the O after the incompletion. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Complete downfield. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They'll run play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. What a disappointment. No good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. He'll do it himself. And the Rebels will keep this drive going. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air, it's Simmons. Fires to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The RPO, it's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. They go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Wildcats come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He's got him. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Brown. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're working that left side. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. He'll do it himself on the draw. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
That's his 2nd sack of the ball game. That dude is getting after the quarterback offensively. What's my adjustment? First of all, I'm going to roll out away from him. I'm going to double team him. Let somebody else beat me, not that guy, because his speed off the edge is killing me.
Kentucky sent out the punting unit. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off play action on first down. He'll get rid of it. Catch in the middle, it's Lee. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Back to pass, it's Simmons. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll start this drive going to the air. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's long. He's brought down quickly, minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. Looking to throw for it. It's complete to the right. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Kentucky will be forced to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Taylor has it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the back. Jukes his way for more. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback running on the draw. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
That is now the 7th sack on defense. This offense cannot protect their QB. It doesn't matter if the defense is blitzing or if they're just winning one-on-one. 7 sacks. That's just ridiculous.
The Rebels now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the ground with the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Looking for a man. It's Simmons. The short hands. It's Wallace. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Trying to keep the drive alive. And the Rebels will move the sticks. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in, it's Lee. Breaks into the open. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And on that 3rd and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this 3rd down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
And they are looking to pull even with a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The snap sets up to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get out.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
Extra point here will tie the game. And that extra point was good, and we are deadlocked here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Northwestern has opened up a can right now, and based on what we've seen, I'm not sure anything is going to change. They're up by 31 over the Rebels. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rides to back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man on the right. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play, they'll go back to the air. They're working their way toward midfield. He's out of bounds at the 46. It'll be third and long. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Running back searching for a hole. There he goes. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. To the ground, he's got it again. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the fourth quarter, but you do want to be careful not to score too quickly. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Off play action. Oh, look out, the ball's free. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He's inside the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Rebels! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they weren't on the same page at all, but the defender steps in front, makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Runs through the tackle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose.
Quarterback gets sacked at his own 2-yard line. Give the defense a ton of credit. They were going for the safety, and they almost got it. Great effort up front by the D.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll run it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Fighting to get it out of the end zone, and I don't think he made it. He did not. It's a safety.
And that one stings. Man, this offense had an opportunity to go down the field, score, make this game awesome and super competitive, and they give up a safety and give the football back. I tell you what, they were already in a hurry, and a lot of things had to happen for them to come down the field and win this football game. Now, oof, it's looking like an uphill battle.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. The give is to Taylor. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a...
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rebels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. They'll give it to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rebels need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Punt goes out of bounds and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Sweet grab, but they're going to end up taking a loss on the play. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's long. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion?
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. They'll go to the air on 2nd and short. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Fires complete on the crosser. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Kentucky right back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Kentucky! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
That is such a great job by the offense, putting together a touchdown drive when they needed it most. Not a lot of time left to go, but if their defense can get them the ball back, they've got an opportunity to kick a field goal and walk out of here with the win.
PAT unit on the field. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Caught over the middle. It's Haas. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Back to throw, it's Simmons. He's got an open man. At the 35, he's open. Touchdown, Ole Miss. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 9 here in the fourth. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Now on second down. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. He's taking the deep shot. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. That is a tough one to take. They had the interception, but it's taken away by the pass interference penalty. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll pull it down. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Zings it complete to the right. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Plucks it out of the air. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air on first down. Caught. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Kentucky going quickly. To the air on second down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. Absolutely perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that kick makes it a one-score game, but a lot of work left. Only one timeout left. We've got to get an onside kick. We don't have time to kick it and play defense and get the football back. Onside unit, what's your best look, man? Because you're going to need it right here.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, David.